everyone. How are you? When you join, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I am Kim Kardashian just popped up on my phone, but I'm trying to find this live so I can share it to my personal page. More options, copy. I'm gonna get really good at this. I feel like before I'd come on and rush, do that whole post on rushing, 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 and now I'm take your time. People will join. Okay, posted. It's gonna be there, and then I just have to look at one more thing. Okay, we're good. Okay, so when you join, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. But no, if you've never met me, my name is Colin Gallagher, and I am the founder of Colin Gallagher International. It's an online coaching and education company. We are in the digital space. I've grown my whole business through the digital world. So anytime you see my face, you see my name on the internet, this is my storefront. So welcome. I'm super excited to have you in this space. I'm super excited for you to be here. I really believe in the digital world as a tool of connectivity. So if you don't say hi or say hello or let me know you're here, I can't connect with you. And that does make me sad. So with that, I want to get in today's thing of what I wanted to share, what I wanted to talk about. So I feel like if you guys are anything like me, I've had, I don't know if it's challenges, but I've had experiences in my life where I've experienced really high emotional ups and then really low emotional lows. And it's I go in this high, low, high, low, high, low. And I would almost teeter totter in these emotions where it never felt like I could stabilize my emotions. Felt like something would happen and boom, Colleen's over here, then boom, Colleen's over here. And all these emotions were always happening or always going off. And I had a really interesting week this week, super interesting week, which had a lot of messages and signs and awakenings and so many things for myself in this week. And what I want to share of what's important is that everything in your reality, whether you like it or not, is something that you have co-created. So there's nothing around you that you haven't taken part of co-creating. So you always want to look at when something's not going right in your life, which is dis-ease, which is unhappiness, which is unharmony, right? Unbalance. When anything like this is happening in your life, you want to look, where is my responsibility for why this is occurring? One responsibility maybe, did I force myself to go into a relationship that I didn't want to be in? I've stayed, I've been, I'll take responsibility. I've stayed way too long in relationships where I shouldn't have stayed that long because I knew what I wanted and I knew where I wanted to go and that person wasn't gonna be able to meet that. And I stayed so long that it really hindered my creative ability in other areas or my wellness or my well-being because I was allowing myself to stay somewhere where I wasn't being well, where my needs weren't being met. So that's one. Another thing that I've done, where I've definitely had to learn a lesson is, I've not been shy. I had over 100,000, more close to $200,000 in debt that I have had in my whole entrepreneur journey, which seems like so much money. It's funny, now it seems so little that I understand entrepreneurship and how to invest. And when you're doing things $200,000 is nothing. It seems so large though when you're first starting and you're breaking free from the corporate path. When you're used to getting paid every 2 weeks and you're just oh my God, I have to wait for my paycheck, or oh my God, how am I going to allocate my money? Instead of being I am the creator of my reality. I can create money. I can create opportunities for myself. I could go anywhere and make, provide a solution for someone and be able to make a living without a corporation, without a resume, without a job. I could do it on my own. And this is such a fundamental key in changing your life because even when I went $200,000 in debt and there was all this drama with, debt collectors and me not having money to pay things, whatever that it was, when I had all these issues, right, I began to learn how the system isn't really that scary. We grow up and oh my God, if you can't pay your bills, it's so scary. And this happens when it's that's not actually quite how it works. You have to mess up pretty far, pretty far, be out of alignment pretty far, be emotionally unwell pretty far for you to fuck up everything. You really do. It's really hard to mess up everything. It's not it's hard. So anyway, I had to learn these things where now I'm like $200,000, that's such a small amount of money in the impact of over what you're going to do in your life. So that debt is like nothing. But when you're in it, it doesn't feel like that. You're like, oh, am I going to get out of this? It feels like I'm never going to get out of a hole of debt, and there's always going to be cash flowing everywhere, and blah, 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 blah. So how to become happy. Well, this is what I want to talk about today. I just shared like a bunch of things that could go wrong, but you want to always look at, if you're not happy, it's not because of someone out there. It's not your partner's job to make you happy. It's not your significant others to make you happy. It's not your friend's job. It's not your kid's job. It's no one but you, your job alone, to be emotionally stable, to be emotionally well, and to be happy. That's only something you can provide for yourself first, and then the world around you can do it. And if you aren't doing that, if you aren't happy on your own, then nothing else is going to really flow. Like nothing else is really going to happen. Nothing else is really going to matter. Like people could offer you $1 million and you're like, man, I'm still not happy because it's taxes are coming or because of man. You're going to be like pouty like a little kid. And I've done this like, man, it's still $1 million, but it's not like this. And it's not really $1 million because I have to pay taxes and then I have to do this and me. Like, oh my God, you're just never going to be a happy person. And so you have to begin to realize that life is never going to be what you think it is. It's always going to be better than what you expect, but it's going to be better than what you expect in different ways. So for an example, like $200,000 in debt, you're like, shit, this sucks. This is horrible. How am I supposed to be happy with this, Colleen? I have $200,000 that I've in debt. I have no idea how I'm going to pay my bills. You just have to go, okay, you know what? Let me tune in. Let me get calm. Let me breathe. Let me stop the racing thoughts. Oh my God. Here's what I can do to stop the debt. Here's what I can do to stop the thoughts. And here's what I can do today to put myself in a better environment around people who are going to help me think differently, think bigger, and allow me to up-level my life. And it's only when you begin to do that that your life is going to begin to shift. So you have to be happy first, regardless of your external reality. You have to be emotionally well and emotionally stable before anyone else is going to do that for you. You have to do it even in your darkest times, in your darkest hours where you go, you know what? This is my reality. It sucks, but this is what I'm choosing. I'm not going to lie about where I'm at, but this is who I'm choosing to be. This is who I'm choosing to become. Even if this is the reality and it sucks and it's shitty and whatever, this is where I'm going. This is where I'm eyeing myself, whatever that it is, or this is where I'm choosing. And it's only when you play that game of stopping the thoughts, stopping like the messiness, that your life will begin to change. I know that's kind of a very esoteric way to kind of go around this, but it is the work, and it is the work that I do with my clients. It's the work on energy. It's the work on mindset. It is the only work that is going to change your life. Because if you don't realize how to become happy now in this present moment, you're not going to be able to do it in the future. If you don't realize how to become right now, how to solve your own problems, if you don't realize right now that you can make money every day, if you don't realize right now how to be a producer for yourself, regardless of the economy, regardless of a job, regardless of a resume, you don't know how to do that for yourself, nothing is going to change for you ever in your life. It's all right now, right here. Your response to different people and different things, because it's not like the more successful you get that things just magically disappear. It's not how it goes. Things actually get more insane the more successful you get. You just manage it and navigate it much better. Like right now, you know, when you're first starting your entrepreneurial journey, it's you and your system, you and your message, you and the thing that you want to share with the world. When you get bigger, you have teams, you have systems, you have way more that you're managing. So it starts right now, right here. Be happy in your problem. Be happy in what's happening. Be grateful for whatever the universe is giving you, the opportunity to have a conversation, the opportunity to face your fears, the opportunity to get uncomfortable about the truth of your reality and why it is the way it is. And you want to be honest, present, and then choose the reality you want. And this is exactly why, because of this, because my week was so crazy, this is exactly why I believe in this work, and this is exactly why I do this. So I'd love if you like this conversation, which this is a conversation, and you want to go deeper on this. I highly recommend. I have a 24-hour special for 30 days where you can become a one-on-one client for 30 days. And we have 4 calls, 1 call a week, and you get 24/7 access to me. There's only 3 people. It caps out at 3. So once they're sold, they're gone, and it's only good for today. So once it hits midnight PST, they will be gone. So if you like what I share, you like to listen to me, you like what I've been sharing, this is for you. Yes, it's a little bit of an investment, but you're going to spend this money over your life anyway. Why don't you put it into something that's going to actually allow you to grow and learn and evolve and get education on a new way of being and a new way of existing? Because clearly the way that you are existing, clearly the way that you are functioning is not working for you, or you wouldn't be here listening to me. And clearly you aren't happy, or you wouldn't be here listening to me. And clearly you struggle with learning how to be happy in the present moment, regardless of all the shit this world throws at us. You have to literally be like, this is the shit, and here's what I'm doing. I'm pushing motherfucking through because that's what I desire and that's what I deserve, and I'm going to claim it for my life. And when you do this consistently over a period of time, magic begins to happen. And so that's what the point of this special is, for 3 people who really want to claim happiness, who really want to claim truth, who really want to claim living a life they love, who really want to believe in themselves and be emotionally well. This is for you. So click the link below, enroll, share this if you liked it.